Give me a bite. Give me a bite. Give me a bite. Give me a bite.
Welcome, one and all. It is Bite Size Thursday here at Slate Studios, or is whatever day you are listening to us. And today we're getting in the festive Christmas mood because we're watching. What the heck is this thing called? This Teenage
We Wish You a Turtle Christmas.
We Wish You a Turtle Christmas. It's a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles special, right?
Correct. They aired this on television.
They put this on television. So, truth be told, I used to watch the cartoons. I have.
Which one?
Yeah, which one?
Oh,
There's
that's a very good point. There's so many.
There's an early 2000s one that I grew up on, where their eyes are white, like completely white.
I feel like he probably would have been the early 2000s one. That's one of the two acceptable ones. Actually, I hear the newer ones are not bad.
Which newer? There's two newer ones. There's
like
one that ran like 14
the
to
newer,
19.
The newer,
like the newest
the
one.
newer 2D one.
Okay, the one that came out like last year, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't keep track because I'm not a giant fan to where I keep track of all this stuff.
I don't either. I've never seen
past the 80s show, really.
Yeah, pretty much.
Gotcha.
I do remember hearing. I don't remember if this was my like an old professor or someone told me like these like the original comic that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was based off of.
They had guns.
Yeah, it's gnarly. Like they were violent. They had.
Wait,
guns.
what city are they in?
New York.
Like
continue.
Yeah.
Like, I just think it's wild that like the comics that the show was based off of is just like
they're still doing Turtles.
Like
very recently, they've had a couple of like Batman and Turtle like universe crosses.
Yep.
It
with
is
Batman.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's even comic book companies. It's really actually kind of impressive coordination.
There's a movie, Batman. And
it's based on the comic book I'm talking about.
Yep.
What?
It's animated. Yep.
Oh my god, this sounds wild. I feel like I need to watch this. It's like I mean, who doesn't love TMNT? Like they go for their pizza.
I'm not sure you're gonna love it after this.
Okay, great. Wait, so this
I've never seen this. I watched the first song to make sure it was what it said it was on the YouTube video we're gonna watch it off of, and it's bad.
Oh boy,
it's bad.
Is this I don't know what I'm getting into whatsoever. Is this live action or is this animated?
It's live action. It's based kind of in so
in like the scares me.
In like the 90s ish, like early 90s ish. There was this was 94.
Mm-hmm.
I think there was a live action Turtles Saturday morning thing. It was called Turtles Next Evolution, I think.
Okay.
And
Mutation,
thank you.
1997.
Was it really that late?
Yep.
Wow.
One season.
One season. And that was the
that was the killer for that. I think they did it because of the popularity of the movies, which are really good. Like for all.
I mean, I don't know.
Look like Play-Doh.
Yeah, I think I remember seeing like stills and that's not fun. Please, if you're
that's worse than the song I watched on this.
If you're watching the video, hopefully we can pop it up. If you're watching the audio. If you're listening to the audio, go look this up. It's I don't know if I am ever going to be mentally prepared to watch this, so I think we just have to dive in head first.
Yeah.
Are you guys ready to watch whatever this is that Jake has picked out for us?
Yeah.
I will finish with this. The hook of the song that I watched is "We laugh and sing and do our thing. We're the Turtles."
All right. I am on board. This might hurt a little bit, but
maybe a little.
Let's watch this thing. So everybody who's listening, watching, stay tuned for 2 seconds after we
take a bite. Turtle-a-turtle-a-doo.
And thank you for staying tuned after we transition into just watching. This was oh boy.
Owie.
Here, I got it. It was a shell of a time.
Oh! It was a real Shell shocker.
Yeah.
That's a pun from TMNT 2. You didn't get it.
Are you talking the Michael
live action
Bay
movie? No. Oh gosh, I hate
I've
you.
only seen the 1990 one of those first three.
Yeah, this I'm a little speechless after what we just watched.
Do the
I
rap.
really, honest to God, if you have never seen this,
I wondered what that was. What was that?
I don't know
That's
what
that-
they're-
The rap. They keep going to their hands going like that,
Hey,
like they're
hey,
high fiving
Okay,
each other.
I was-
have you ever
trying to
tried
say-
to buy shoes with two toes?
If you have not seen this episode, if you have not seen this thing that they made, what he just searched Google, like
It's just you just go on YouTube and search
YouTube.
"We Wish You a Turtle Christmas."
YouTube.
It is the first one. It is 21 minutes. That's another thing I want to talk about. So, Jared, where's the prop? Get the
boy.
prop.
There's
Yeah.
a prop.
Get the prop.
I do want to quickly say that I don't know if I can recommend watching this under a sober state of mind.
I can. It's a good way to get drunk or high. You just turn it into a whatever game. If it's got to be a cocaine game, go for
I
it.
think you got to do all this before
So,
you watch this.
I'm a giant Turtles fan, and I found that this existed, and I never knew that it existed. They have a home release of it, and as a physical collector,
You
as
have a VHS.
like Jared, yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Now, Jake, for our audio listeners, what are they standing in front of?
They
the
are
cover?
standing in front of the Rockefeller Christmas tree.
And is that the Christmas tree they stand in front of in this special?
Oh, it totally is.
Oh, now what do they, pray tell, stand in front
A
of?
tree no taller than you.
And where are they? Are they at Rockefeller Center with that tree, or are they on some corner? with
They're
a
not even in
Sbarro
the sewer where you
background?
would expect the turtles to be.
Well, no, they were in the sewer for like 5 minutes when they were singing about going and buying a Splinter
Gotta
Christmas
go
present.
get a gift.
Gotta go get a gift. Like
So
this.
back to my original point. On this VHS tape, it is 25 minutes. The YouTube video clip that we watched is 21 minutes. What are the missing 4 minutes?
Yeah, well, we thought originally, because we were reading stuff on Letterboxd, there's a bunch of riffing after the credits with the voice actors just keep going. So I was like, that's where it is.
4 minutes of that?
But then it wasn't that long on the YouTube video, but it was in there. So we're not sure if someone out there could fill us in.
Fill us in, but please don't make us watch it.
I don't know.
Yeah, just tell us.
I kind of want to.
This is where telling is better than showing.
I kind of want to watch it again. As bad as it was, I really, truly do.
Where did their Jamaican accents come from?
That's what I
The
was
school
wondering.
of cultural appropriation.
Like, where and like, what do you think the budget for this was? $5? Like,
No. Those suits cost at least 50 cents. Here's the thing.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
You pointed out the fact that on the actual VHS cover, they show the Rockefeller tree. And what do they use? A tree probably from like
Macy's,
Walmart or Macy's for like $20.
Whatever soundstage they filmed Miracle on 34th Street on.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
one?
definitely where they filmed this.
Which one?
The new one.
The new one. How old is that movie, Jake?
It's got to be. Well,
That movie came
the
out
original movie was in like the 50s, wasn't
The
it?
original one's old.
40s.
40s.
Yeah, it was like 46 or 47.
Oh, well, I meant the one with Matilda.
94. That movie's almost 30 years old.
Okay. Have they remade it since then?
I don't know.
Then it's the newer one.
No, you said new. You didn't say newer. The new one, I'm
sorry, I grew up in the 90s. Actually, the 94. Yeah, that would line up, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that checks out.
That's why I was like, you said new, and I go, oh, buddy.
Hey.
This movie's almost 30 years old.
Based on my picks from our favorites, our other show that you should go watch, 90s things seem very recent to me.
That's fair.
What is time?
Honestly, what is time after watching this for 20 minutes? I don't even know like what's real and not anymore.
I don't even know what music is anymore.
All I want to be singing is "We wish you
A turtle Christmas.
We wish you a turtle's Christmas." Like that. That was a banger. They also had the 12 Days of Christmas, which ended up with a Anna Pap. Wait.
Why did you look at me? I just coughed.
No, I'm trying to wait. Why can't I not remember the tune for like
And
the
a
last
pizza with pepperoni.
Thank you. Like
Pizza with pepperoni.
Like
Yeah.
Why was his head that big?
That's
Why
the
did they do? It's like
Their
someone ate
outfits
his head and
are-
spit it back
Well,
out.
and that's what I was gonna and that's what I was gonna ask.
It's disturbing. Who was the costume designer for this?
There was no costume designer. They just, hey, there's something in the street. Boom, boom. Oh, hey, here's its hide.
It brings up the whole point of this wasn't ever going to be good.
No.
My guess is the people who worked on this did it for the paychecks. It's like, hey, we want to have a Turtles Christmas special air. You get this X small amount of money and make it happen. And they're like, okay, well, what do we do? Well,
took the majority
we
of
don't
that-
have we don't have enough budget or time to film like a story. Let's just get a bunch of cheaply made songs. That's gotta be what it was.
But anyway,
Yeah.
what I was going to say about the Turtles thing is one, that they have, one, their heads are helmets. You can see it in several of the shots, right?
Oh yeah.
But two things. The shells, man, they had some packages on them shells. I'll tell you what.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh.
You're talking in the front?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Secondarily.
That's the wrong kind of package you want for Christmas.
I don't know.
That's just pretty good.
Or you could want it. Who knows?
Wait a minute. Here's another.
So then their
hold on.
suit, they're like their suits were spandex, but they were ripped. So were the guys underneath ripped, or was it painted like that?
Listen, when they and I don't know why this stood out to me because I mentioned it while we were watching. They did a close up of their legs, and their legs
From
were
the sewer to the street.
It was from the sewer song. And their legs were jacked. Like I really do truly believe that the people under the costumes were in impeccable physical shape.
I mean, they would have had to have been to have the mental capacity to handle such a role.
Now, here's the thing. So the strap, they have the belt, and then the strap that goes across their chest.
Yep.
Yeah.
Don't those usually go around the back of the shelves?
They did, didn't they?
I can't remember now, because I was thinking about that. I go, I
so-
noticed this, but I don't remember seeing it on the back of the shell, because that's where they put their
Well,
weapons.
they never showed the back of the shell because the back of the shell is black. It should be brown.
And also,
Yeah.
what did they not have?
Their weapons.
Their
Well,
weapons.
of course they don't have their weapons. It's Christmas time. They're not going to go slaying fool.
Oh!
Maybe they should have had their weapons then so they can go slay fool.
Slay some foot soldiers. Foot
Yeah.
clan.
God,
Sorry, my brain.
This just turns your brain to mush. Okay, another thing, and I know we're just gonna keep going down the rabbit hole.
Yeah,
here.
where was April? Where was Casey Jones? Where
There
was
like
why did
Casey Jones was riding that train high on cocaine. Yeah. I know where April was. Remember that? Wasn't it the actor who played April in the first week? Wasn't she in Halloween Town as the mom?
Yeah.
That's where she was. She's in Halloween Town. Remember, she hadn't come to our world yet. There we go. That's where they were.
I didn't
fixed
realize
it.
that was the same actress. That's
I think
so.
so.
Huh.
I think so.
How about
I could
that?
be wrong. What are you looking at that?
A true 90s star. I was gonna get around to how I have a question to pose for you guys.
Oh boy.
How long do you think it took the writers of this magnum opus of a Christmas special to write these songs? When you have something like the rap,
I want to
the rap.
I want to quote is it Neil Diamond that wrote Sweet Caroline?
Yeah.
It takes me longer to sing it than it did to write it.
Yeah, honestly.
I think my favorite bit is when he's singing the opera song and they clearly
Oh my God, I forgot the opera song.
they like try to pick him up and it fails and they left that and they just stop and move
Because
away.
they go, and he does a little thing with his hand,
Yeah.
and they just kind of, and just walk away and go, oh, when he's singing, oh, little city
Oh,
of New York.
City of New York.
I forgot about the opera part. Like what? Like this whole thing is just
Because I was wondering in that scene too, like, why does he have a scarf on when none of the,
and then he's doing
oh man, he's doing the opera thing again.
we went from reggae to opera
To rap.
to rap.
We didn't really have a rock song in there, did we?
No.
I heard a guitar a couple of times.
I heard the guitar a couple of times because a couple of their songs, I'm not going to lie, granted, maybe it's just the 90s rapping. It gave me like Beastie Boys vibes. And I'm like, oh, geez, this is just... Truly, every single person who is listening to us right now, if you have not watched this, go watch this. And go recommend this to 5 more people. We need this to catch on because it's a...
I will say what I said on Letterboxd. Ready?
Yes.
This came out when I was a child. I used to think I was sheltered. Now
Sheltered!
I know I was protected.
Okay, I stand by. Changes. Everybody make sure nobody watches it anymore. Oh, God.
Or if you really want to mess up your children and have them have a not Merry Christmas, make them watch this.
You know they're going to cry. They see those giant faces, your children will be crying.
You know children can call CPS by themselves now, right?
Isn't that a pharmacy?
Hello, CPS. My parents showed me this really creepy 20-minute video.
Hello, CPS. I wish you a turtle Christmas.
On that note, is there anything else productive to say about this?
No.
Was there ever anything productive to say about this?
Okay. Jared, where can they find us?
Okay. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, or funny TikTok, and if it's still existing, Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can listen to us at Apple, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, Spotify, YouTube, iHeartRadio. Please like, subscribe, ring our bell on YouTube. Check out our website, and don't forget to rate and comment on all those things.
Yep, on the podcast websites. It helps us. So thank you. Thank you for listening to today's absolutely interesting episode. I don't know what else to say about this. It was just a fever dream. Go watch it. So thank you.
I said it behind my Powerade
There
bottle.
you go. Correct. Once again, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more awesome content coming your way. So follow us here at Slate Media. Don't forget...
Take a bite.